Hi guys, it's me, Kylie. So today I'm coming at you with a different video. I have, as you can see, myself on the screen, my sim self. So I'm going to be doing the Asylum challenge featuring Booktubers. And this is just kind of the introduction. I kind of go over the Booktubers and the rules. So I'll start here. Here we have Brianna, my bestie. I had to include her. She's over at Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals. I'm not very great at recreating Sims, and I kind of just did it loosely, like inspired from Booktubers. I will say, going into this challenge, that this is not saying anything specific about anybody. This is just for funsies, and I wanted to include Booktubers since this is technically a Booktube channel. So it's just basically the looks that are like the Booktubers. But this one was really hard. Creating Brianna was really difficult because her hair, she's got the red hair and then the like white strippy thing. And they just don't have a hair like that. So I chose a style that looks similar, and I tried to find like a hair color that matched the same. And I'm basing everything off everyone's Twitter profile picture. So she's got the red lips and the eyeshadow, and I noticed that she had some kind of like a darker blush on. So that's what I did. This is the only one where I probably didn't match her shirt specifically to her. I didn't really have a solid plan as I started, but as you see, as I get into the next person, I do have a solid plan. So rule number one is setting up, creating your main sim, which is just going to be myself. They must be a young adult, and you can choose whatever you want for their clothes, looks, walk style, and voices. You must have the erratic trait, and the other two traits can be anything except for the modded traits. I don't have any modded traits. You can also choose any aspiration except for successful lineage, big happy family, super parent, fabulously wealthy, mansion baron, city native, friend of the animals, and master actor. So that's that. Okay. And then let's see. After finishing your main sim, create 7 other sims, which are going to be the other Booktubers. And here we've got Maya from SimplyByKylie. She is actually, I added her because we've been getting to know each other. She was one of my first customers for my bookmarks, which kind of didn't go anywhere, but I super appreciate that, and we've been talking here and there, and I asked her if she wanted to be in the video, and she said absolutely. So you're gonna see some moments where I'm kind of not moving on screen, and that's because I'm trying to pull people's pictures up and reference everything. Okay, let's see here. So create the other 7 sims. They must all be young adults, and they must all have the erratic trait. The other 2 traits and their aspirations can be whatever you want. I recommend having a few evil, mean, and romantic sims. Just make things interesting. So what I did with this, I literally just went down, like you see the row at the bottom of the sims. I went down the row, and I think I went mean, evil, romantic, or something like that, but I just went straight across the line, and I cycled through those 3, and just hopefully it's interesting. Let's see. So none of them are allowed to be related, which they're not. Next step is to build the asylum on a residential lot. The asylum can be in any world from any expansion pack or game pack. The size of the lot does not matter. You can build the asylum yourself or download the asylum from the gallery using the hashtag Asylum Challenge, or modify an existing house in one of the worlds. I think I'm just going to download something from the gallery because I'm more of a player, and I'm not good at like creating sims, so sorry if I butchered any of your guys' sims. And I'm also horrible at building houses, like so horrible. So yeah, I'm just gonna find one off of the gallery. I haven't done that yet, but when I get ready to sit down and do the next episode, I will. But it must have, you know, cheap beds, cheap counters, cheap couches, etc. You cannot have objects in the asylum that affects your Sim's emotions unless the object was obtained through a career reward or which prevents fires. Lot traits depend on your level of difficulty. When you have finished building the asylum, you cannot modify further unless Sims get stuck in a certain area or your asylum saves up enough money for a new skill building item, or when you can purchase an upgraded item. More on that later. Okay, and then it says, when you have finished creating your asylum, your family funds must be at the required amount for your difficulty. The change to the family funds, you must first type into the cheat box testing cheats true, and then type into the cheat box money and then the amount of money. So let's see, and then you turn off testing cheats. Gameplay rules and tips. You must only be selected on your main sim. You are not allowed to click on the other sims at all to check their needs. If they die, they die. Okay. So I won't be clicking on any of your guys' sims if you're in this video. I'm just gonna be controlling my sim. Oh, shoot. Okay, so now we're here on to the next booktuber. I have Maddie. She's Maddie Browse over on Twitter, and her channel is Book Browsing Blog. And so I tried my best to recreate her, but they didn't quite have the right hair color that matched. And I did see that she had this sort of like bluish, blackish colored off the shoulder shirt, so I picked out an off the shoulder shirt that looked kind of similar. It's really hard when you're dealing with like Maxis stuff to find the right thing here, but then I noticed that she did have this choker on, and they didn't have a single choker that wasn't just like a regular choker. All the chokers that were in this game were like the punk studded spiked ones, and I was like, that's not what she's wearing though. So I just found a necklace that sat closer to the neck that I thought looked cute and resembled the outfit. I did notice with the makeup, she wasn't wearing like a ton of makeup. She just had like some pink lipstick on and maybe a little bit of mascara. So that's what I went with here, and then I think at this point I started matching all their outfits, their other outfits, to colors. So I think Maya's might have been pink. I didn't quite pay attention. And then we've got, no, I think hers is pink. No, hers is black. I made hers black, and you'll see it. All their final outfits, they kind of have the same color going on. Anyways, back to the rules. So, gameplay rules and tips. If you want to, at 12 a.m., you can click on the other sims to check their inventory if they have books, food, etc. When doing this, your game must be paused. So at 12 a.m., we can check on the other sims' inventories. We have to pause the game just only to see what's in their inventory. We can't see anything else. Okay. And then any cheats, mods, or hacks that boost your sims' needs or skills are not allowed. And we have to turn high free will on so that the other sims in the asylum will do things by themselves. You cannot use your inventory. Oh, we've got another one. Here we go. So now here we have Brooks Books. She's over on Twitter, and I think she is amazing. So we actually bond over Sims. That's how we became friends. I consider us friends. Our chats are spicy, and I love it. So here I just did my absolute best. She's got that long brown hair, and I found a blue florally shirt. And with the rest of her outfits, I went with, it looks like purple. So yeah, I highly recommend you check all of these people out. I think they're all wonderful, and a lot of them are just like exploding right now. So definitely worth the while to hop over there and see why they're exploding. Okay, so you cannot use your inventory to reserve items for yourself. For example, you can't put a book or guitar in your inventory just so no one else can put it in theirs. The age settings can either be on normal or long. I'm gonna have mine on long, I think. I'm not sure yet. Maybe give your opinions. Should we do normal or long? If a sim dies, you must keep the grave on the lot. And then right here, if you see in the video, I'm just going back and getting those traits situated. Putting toilets and showers / baths in separate rooms is okay in all difficulties, as dying from embarrassment tends to occur too much, though I do recommend keeping them in the same room just for drama. And here we have Joe from Joe's Journal Review. I started talking to him through Discord. I got bored one day and joined his Discord server, so we've been chatting over there. I think he's got great production value, and if you like to seek out videos that are really, really well produced, he's definitely your guy. Go check him out for sure. Making your sim work hard in their career is okay. You cannot make the other patients work hard in their career. That goes into the whole you can't control the other sim. So and then we're gonna just quickly brush over this one. We have the difficulties. For easy mode, starting funds $1,000, complete 2 aspirations, then you are free. You get out of the asylum. Can have the TV and the computer at the same time, 2 sinks, 2 toilets, and 2 showers and bathtubs, no more than 6 bed spots. You can only have seating for total of 8 sims. This includes couches, lounges, and chairs. If you have a dining table with 6 chairs, then you cannot have a couch or a couch that seats 3. You may only have a total of 5 skill building items in the house. You choose wisely at the start. You must have at least 1 negative lot trait. For everyone in the asylum is allowed to have a job, but the non-controllable sims must be in the criminal career, as it is the lowest paying job. You are not allowed to level them up in their career. If they lose their job, they have lost it forever. Your main sim can have whatever job they like. It is recommended that their job is related to their aspiration. You can purchase lifetime rewards. Hiring services is allowed. And there's a curfew. Can leave the lot to go fishing and collecting at any time. Can only travel with other people's households. Medium mode. It is the exact same thing. We're just cutting down to 500 simoleons. We have to complete 3 aspirations. We can only have a computer or a TV. Oh look, okay, and here we have Nick from Knickknack's Corner. I'm also in his Discord. He added me directly from Joe's Discord, and let me tell you, his Discord is complete fire. It's amazing. So they're both wonderful people. Nick from Knickknack's Corner is just a very lively person, and you should definitely check him out as well. Only 2 non-controllable sims are allowed jobs. Okay. And the curfew changes from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and going to lots from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Hard mode, we're starting out with 100 simoleons. I have to complete 4 aspirations, and you cannot have a TV and a computer at the same time. We can only have 1 sink, 1 toilet, and 1 shower and bathtub. No more than 4 bed slots. And then seating for 4. We can only have 3 skill building items in the house. And here we have Teresa from A Reading Elf, and I think she's great. She's another one of those booktubers that I started interacting with when she was very small, and then she just kind of boomed. So I have to rush through these real quick, okay? All of the traits must be negative. Non-controllable sims are not allowed jobs, so you'd be the only one with a job, and you cannot purchase lifetime rewards. Hiring services are not allowed, and the curfew is 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. and traveling to other lots, we're looking at 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. If a sim dies, 1 bed and 1 seat must be deleted until there's only 1 bed and 1 seat remaining. Then there's a couple other things. These are details about specific expansion packs, which I'm sure if we come across this, we can always reference this again. But scoring 50 plus 50 points per aspiration completed, 1 point per skill point of any 8 sims have at the end. Only living sims count. 1 per 1,000 satisfaction points every sim has. -20 per sim that dies, minus 20 per fire that has occurred, minus 10 per day when the power and water is shut off. Oh boy. Okay, so I think I want to do hard or medium. You guys let me know. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and let this rest of this video play out and just throw some music in here, and I hope to see you in the first episode. We're gonna put some booktubers together. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.